How did your morning start? How did your day start? Well, my day started quite off well, even though it's really been raining where I am, right? So, to commence today's session, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Lorian Mefan, and I'm actually a trainer with Impactor and equally the digital marketing strategist. I'm not alone on today's call. I'm going to ensure that everything runs smoothly and that our training goes on successfully. I'm not alone on today's call. I'm going to have Udeme, that's at the back end. He's going to ensure that everything runs out very smoothly and that our training goes on successfully. He's equally going to be in the comment section. He's going to keep you guys very busy throughout the training session. Now, I would like to discover who are those on the call. So
Hello, guys, and I'm so sorry about Lorraine's internet. Um, I'm sure she's.
Hello guys, and I'm so sorry about Lorraine's internet.
I'm sure she's trying to fix it. Super sorry about the whole show. All right, so I'll just pick up from where she stopped. But just give me a second. Let me share my screen. This will only take 1 second. Lorraine. Okay, so I think Lorraine is back. So we'll just hand over back to Lorraine. All right, so Lorraine will just take over from here. Thank you guys for bearing with that small technical hitch. So I'll still be here in case any other thing happens.
hi everybody. I am really so sorry for what happened. So sorry. That was a little technical issue. Like I was telling you guys, right now in my country it's been raining and it's really having some adverse effects, right? So sorry about that. So I was actually heading over to the comment section to greet everybody on the call today. So good morning, Jim Newman. Hey James. Wow. Good morning. Good morning, Udeme Emmanuel. Wow. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Henry. Good afternoon, Favor. Good afternoon, Joy. I am really sorry about that glitch, right? And since it already cost us like a couple of minutes, we're going to head over directly to our presentation this afternoon. So what are we talking about? Creating a digital marketing plan. All right. So you need to know it's important, right? When you're getting on the digital sphere, you need to know how to go about it. And that said, it's important for you to harness properly your digital advertising potential by doing what? Creating a digital marketing plan. Now, let's dive deeper in today's session with our agenda for today. So, what are we going to be looking at? First of all, digital marketing. What is it all about? So, we're going to have an overview of digital marketing. We're going to know what to build or how to build our digital marketing plan. And then we are going to harness the power of digital advertising. Harnessing the power of digital advertising. So this is what we are going to be covering on today's agenda, right? Now, before we begin, like you already know, I'm sure that Udeme talked about this yesterday. Google is offering a free boot camp, okay? A free boot camp for all small businesses owner. So you should sign up at https slash g.co/hustle academy, right? The link is actually going to be dropped in the chat section, in the comment section, and you are going to just sign up to this, right? So this is what is going to happen. Sign up for the free bootcamp available from Google. Now, let me know, how do you currently engage with your customers? Thanks so much, Udeme, for pinning that link. So while you are keeping the link aside, let me know, how do you currently engage with your customers? How do you currently engage with your customers? Let us know in the comment section. What do you do to currently engage with your customers? Good afternoon, Emmanuel. Good afternoon, Grace. Hello, Emmanuel, again. Thank you all so much for joining. So there's actually a question that's up. Tell me, how do you currently engage with your customers? What do you do? So how do you currently engage with your customers? How do you talk with them? How do you relate with them? How do you communicate with them? Just let us know. How do you currently engage with your customers? By making posts and reviews. Thank you so much, Favor. That's awesome. Can we have another answer? By the way, good afternoon, William. You're most welcome. Can we have another answer? How do you currently engage with your customers? Guy, I know we are many on this call. Like, I just need one more answer. No business yet. Okay, blessed, no problem. Just know that you are still at the right point, because you need to know these things. Even if you're not yet doing business, it's going to really help you. Okay, I'm just going to let you guys keep dropping the answers in the comment section while we move forward by presenting. Okay, okay. Good afternoon, Ubong. William says, I called and send bulk SMS. Nice. Kizito says, feedback. Wow. Thank you guys so much for those comments. It's actually awesome reading them, right? So this is nice. Let's dive deeper in today's session, right? We're first of all going to look at digital marketing, summarily. We're just going to do this introduction. And in this introduction, what are we covering? What is digital marketing, right? So digital marketing is actually the promotion of products or brands using internet, okay, or using any electronic device, right? So let me repeat that. Digital marketing is actually the promotion of products or brands using electronic devices or the internet. Now, the precision that I'm going to bring here is, you're not just using the internet to communicate. Most of the time we think social media, websites, and maybe using Google search, that's all that digital marketing entails. Not only, all right, it equally deals with, when you're using a USB key to communicate, if you're using maybe a USB key to showcase a product or service during an event, that too is digital marketing, because that is the usage of an electronic device. So everything digital that is being linked to marketing is what we call digital marketing. But now that we've presented digital marketing, we're going to now talk about some real reasons why you should be on this, or why you should be using these aspects. And the first thing that we're going to say is, first, we live in a mobile world, and there are 747 million SIM connections in sub-Saharan Africa. Can you imagine? 747 million SIM connections. This is actually very awesome. It's actually showing that the digital sphere is taking a whole other level, and that is very capital for businesses to be on this sphere. Now, the second thing you should know is 91% of South Africans own mobile phones. Now, let's look at the key statistics: 80% in Kenya and in Nigeria, respectively. They did not just go as far as presenting what is happening in South Africa, but then we can see that 80% of Nigerians own mobile phones. This is very important. If there are 747 million SIM connections, and then 80% of people in Nigeria own smartphones, then obviously you should be thinking about harnessing the digital sphere. Why? Because now some 65% of these active mobile phone users have used the internet. So sorry about that snap now. Like, there should really be an issue with the network, but don't bother, my slide is coming back very soon. Now, what I was actually telling you guys is out of the 65% of the active mobile phone users, some of them have shopped online. So real apologies for that once more. Sincere apologies for that snap. It's really not easy today. My bad. Now, let's not let that distract us, and let's continue by looking at the opportunities that we actually do get from being online. What are the opportunities that we do get from being online? What do you think are the opportunities that might arise from being online? Okay, due to the little snap, I think Udeme is actually going to take over.
All right. Sincere apologies for Lorraine's internet and all the technical hitches we've had. Sincerely apologize. Please bear with us. Know that we are still in Africa and we have all these things happening. So I'll just pick it up from where she stopped. Um, okay, so what are the basic opportunities you feel might be brought to you by being online? Share with us in the chats what opportunities might arise from connecting with your customers online. And again, for those of you that don't own a business yet, fair and nice, very beautiful. Now this is the best place you should be. Hmm? So don't think you are in the wrong place. You are in the place you are supposed to be learning all the details you are supposed to be learning. All right. So you can pick up a couple of tips and tricks we'll be sharing here. And again, shout out to Awandek for making this session possible. And for those of you that came to join us to learn one or two stuff that will help you and help your business, help your brand, help what you do. So I can see the chat has been bubbling. Please, let's keep it coming. Everyone that is here, thank you so much. Let's keep it bubbling. So what do you think are the opportunities that might arise from you connecting with customers online? So if your screen is blurred, what you do, if you're using a phone, check the top right corner of your screen. You see those three dots, click on it, and then you see quality, click quality, go down to the bottom part, you see advanced, click on advanced, right? When you click on advanced, you're going to find 180, 720, 480. Please choose either 480 or 720p. So that that is just so that you increase your resolution to give you a better screen, a better production to what you'll be seeing on your screen. All right. Thank you so much for doing that. And please, if you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, please do that. If you are yet to hit the like button, please do that. If you are yet to subscribe, please do that, right? So we are going to be doing this in the same space of time we are going to be having. The attendance list is going to come along the line, but more importantly, enjoy the content, enjoy what we are going to be sharing here, all right? All right, so attendance is coming. Please, when the attendance comes, don't fail to fill your names, right? Because for those of you that were complaining about the certificates, now there's no way we'll manufacture certificates for people that did not fill the attendance. So you need to fill the attendance when it is shared. So just stick around here, and so that you enjoy everything that I'll be sharing, and then you fill the attendance for the certificates to come to you. All right, yeah. Okay, so share with us what opportunities might come. Uber said, and people getting to know more about your business, building contacts. You manage more traffic from your business, especially when you are present, when your presence is beneficial. Thank you so much, Wang Fun, and everybody that is here. Okay, the registration link is not broken. It's on. It's not broken. Okay, so let's just go back to the content. Please ask us questions where you have need for questions. All right, we'll be happy to attend to all your questions and basically just everything. So Lorraine is going to be in the chat to answer to a lot of your questions. We have them, and so that we enjoy this time we are having to share together. So, all right. So let me just go back down. Thank you for all the responses so far. So the opportunities that might be brought to you if your business is actually online is you get to learn, get to have increased reach because people tend to be online 24 hours a day, and you have get to reach people in their various niches, and then you get to learn about your customers. You find out what they're doing, and then what you can do to get the information across to them, and then it also gets to improve and communicate, improve your support, improve your communication, and improve your support for customers because you tend to respond to people's feedback online at real time. So that is an advantage that to offer to you. But if you are not online, you may not have that particular feature that can give you that advantage. Now let's look at the key channels that are available for digital marketing. Now we have the search engine optimization, we have the search engine marketing, we have the social media marketing, we have the display marketing, we have the email marketing, we have the content marketing, right? So what are all these digital marketing channels? Now, the search engine optimization are basically optimizing your website so that it shows more often in search results. I know somebody asked me this question in the last class. So basically, like what I was explaining is, if you make a search on Google, what you're going to be seeing is a search results page, and then you're going to see some other options. If you go down to the bottom of the page, you see page 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, if I may ask, how many people click on page 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Let me know in the chat. Do you get to click on page 2, page 3, page 4? Let me know in the chat. Now, the truth is, a lot of people don't click on page 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the rest of those places. And why Google is not showing those pages to you, those websites to you, is simply because those websites are not properly optimized for it to show on the first screen, right? So you need to optimize that website of yours for it to show on the first page. So that process of optimizing your websites is what is called the search engine optimization. And just so you know, search engine optimization is free, but takes a lot of time. Could take 6 months, could take 1 year, take more than 1 year, depending on how good the person is. Yes, people rarely do it, right? So everybody is struggling to be on page one. But if on the other hand, you don't have the time, you don't have the energy to do it, what you need to do is tell Google, okay, Google, I have money, please collect money and put my website on page one. So that's the one that is now called the search engine marketing. Search engine marketing, right? So that's the difference. That's the basic difference between the search engine optimization and the search engine marketing. The marketing is the one that you pay money. The optimization is the one that you use those tips and tricks to get your website to appear on paper. Now it involves a lot of things. You need to set up on Google My Business, which is you're going to throw a little light on it. You need to also get set up on the Google Search Console. You need to also do your on-page SEO by using the relevant keywords that are available to actually get yourself on page one. So yes, just like Ada said, people rarely go to page one. Everybody wants to be on. People really go to page 2, 3, 4, and the rest. Everybody wants to be on page one. So that process of working your website from wherever it is to the first page is what is the search engine optimization. And just so you know again, when you make a search, Google actually crawls the internet. Google crawls the internet um, to pick up websites that actually have those keywords that somebody is searching for and present them to you as a search result page. For instance, if you type your name on Google, you find out that Google may show to you your LinkedIn page, may show to you your Facebook page, your Instagram page if you have one. What Google basically did was to go around the entire internet and pick websites that have that name, that keyword that you type to make that search and present it to you. So it all boils down to having the right keywords on your website and doing what you're supposed to be doing on your website, so that ultimately it gets to appear on page one. So that's it for the search engine optimization and the search engine marketing. And the social media marketing is a common one, using the social media platforms to gain traffic and to draw attention, to make posts, to engage people around what you do. And then the display marketing is the um, online advertising that you basically find various formats, both on websites, internet, websites, and apps, and all those places. Sometimes when you find out that you're browsing on a particular website, you see all those banner ads displaying to you. When you're on some apps, like if you're on Boomplay, if you're on AudioMac, if you're on WhatsApp status saver, you see a lot of ads coming to you at the same time. Now, all of those can always appear in form of video, can always appear in form of text. Those are all display marketing, and it has its purpose. Email marketing is a collecting of email and sending information to your users, like what happened in your own case. And now one day must have sent bulk email to everyone that actually joined this call. Now, what happened there is one day got email of people that actually registered. They sent email. If it was a product they were trying to market, they'll be sending email about their product or about their services. So that is email marketing. Now, content marketing is the one that actually cuts across all those other marketing channels, because you need content for your search engine optimization, you need content for your search engine marketing, content for your social media marketing, for your display marketing, for your email marketing. The content are the blog posts and the videos, the infographics, and all those other stuff that can draw attention and drive attention to your brand and what you do. Okay, so this is going to be the first of the three pauses, right? So do well to drop your questions. I'm going to just be very brief so that we catch up with time. Thank you so much, everyone, for being so engaging. Yeah. Thank you so much for all the replies. And Blessing Henshaw, thank you. Angela, thank you. Victor Ezekiel, thank you. And yeah, so let's keep the chat bubbling. Let's keep the chat super engaging. And just a reminder, please hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, copy that share link, and then invite a friend. And please, when the attendance gets to be shared, remember to fill your names correctly as you want it to appear on your certificates. All right, thank you so much once again. I'm just going to go over to the second part of this presentation while waiting for your questions. And at intervals, please take a screenshot and then share on your social media handles and tell Digital Skills for Africa how useful the content from here is. All right, so the second part is how you can build your digital marketing plan. Now, planning is key. Planning is basically everything, let me call it this way, everything in this molecular world is built on a plan. The phone you're using was built on a plan. The life you're living, your parents planned it. You plan your life, you plan your daily affairs. The pilot flies with a plan, the builders build with a plan. Everything in this molecular world is built on a plan. So in the digital space, it's not any different, right? You need to have those plans in place to be able to get things properly executed. Okay, so there are basically 6 steps to how you can build a digital marketing plan. Now, the first one is for you to decide on your business objectives and your business goals. Now, also get to decide your budgets and your resources that are available, and then the audience you want to target. What channels you want to use will be the fourth one. And then the number 5 is going to be for you to plan all those activities, and then you measure what you've done. And we are going to be discussing what we've done, the measurements, using the acronym SMART, SMART. So let me know in the chat what SMART means. Now, SMART is not the English SMART as per the English word, right? So tell me in the chat what SMART means. And just so you know, nobody can go wrong here. You can't be wrong. So drop anything, drop questions, drop contributions, and it's just a way of letting you know that we want you to speak back to us so that it won't be us and speaking all the English alone. So let me know in the chat what SMART means. So SMART, S stands for something, M, A, R, and T. They all represent something. So let us know in the chat what SMART means as we go on to each of this segment. Now, the first part is your business goals and your business objectives. So what do you want to achieve? Now, successful businesses are always based on their goals and their objectives. So you need to always clarify the purpose of your business and identify every necessary action that you need to take, right? So if I may say, goals are general statements of desired achievements, what you want to achieve, the general statement of it, while your objectives are those specific steps or the actions you want to take to reach those goals. For instance, we are going to be taking a case study of Mondley. So Mondley is a hairdresser, and his business goals are to get more customers through his door, both new customers and past customers, and make more people in his area know that his business actually exists, right? So now we are going to be looking at examples of an online objective. Now, online objective would be, it could be to increase traffic to websites, could be to increase online sales, could be to increase social media page likes and follows from customers, could be to increase online reach and awareness, right? And then if you need to put the online objectives and the goals, the business goals together, the two of them should align. You place them both on both sides, the two of them should match each other. So if you want to make more people aware that your business actually exists, your online objective will definitely be to increase online reach and awareness. You want to get more products sold, now your online objective will be to increase your website sales. If you want to get found by more people, and your online objective is going to be to increase social media page likes, follows from customers and non-customers. And then if you want to get more returning customers, what you should focus on will be to increase traffic to your website. All right. So having said that much about the business goals and the online objectives, now we are going to be looking at the budgets and resources. Now you need to tell yourself an honest statement of truth. What is possible with what I have? Let's say I want to build a brand as big as Tesla. Tesla did not just get there overnight. So you need to know what are the resources that are available for you today to be able to work yourself up to the point where Tesla is, right? So what is possible with what you have? So Mondly said in his own case that he does not have a website yet, as a website is much of an investment for him at the moment. Okay, so you need to tell yourself that honest statement of truth of what is possible with the available resources that you have. All right. And now you, after you've decided how much you have, you now need to choose your audience. Who do you want to market to? Who do you want your services to reach? Who do you want to get? Who do you want to get your services and your products to? So you need to decide your kind of audience, right? So now the case of Monthly now said that it's targeting females in its local area. That is gender. The locality might be, okay, maybe if it's in Abuja, you want to target people within Otako, for instance, or if it's in Uyo, you want to target people within Oron Road. So that is, he has decided on the gender, he has decided on the location, and then his most valuable customers are female and above 30 years. So he has an age range from 30 upward, right? And they normally have children. That means they're either um, a single mom or they are married people. Another point to note, and they work part-time. That means those guys are working, and then they mostly use Facebook. So he has been able to state the platform is going to find them, which is Facebook. Their job, they work part-time. That means they're easily available. They're either married or they're single mom and they're 30 years and above and they live around this locality and they are females. So your choosing your audience must be that much detailed. You need to know who you are targeting, who you are dealing with. It's more like saying having a persona is more like a fictitious image of who your audience is, who a typical audience of yours is. Now that will basically depend on what you're marketing, right? That will depend on what you are marketing, right? And again, after you have decided that, you now get to choose the channels you want to get to reach those audiences. Now, if you have, depending on what you are doing, depending on the product, depending on your business goals, you need to consider which of the channels actually work best for what you want to do, right? So you need to also draw up your online objectives, what you want to do first, and then match it side by side with the marketing channels that you want to use, just like the way you matched your online objectives with your business goals. So if you want to increase the online reach and awareness, what you're going to be using is the display marketing, social media marketing, and the content marketing. You want to increase your website sales. What you need is a search engine marketing, which is going to be you paying money to Google to put you on the first page. Search engine optimization is going to be you working your website from whatever number it is to page one, and then the email marketing, which is highly, very effective, right? And then you want to increase your traffic. You want to increase traffic to your website. What you also need the SEM, SEO, and the email marketing as well. And if you want to increase customer loyalty, what you need is the social media marketing, email marketing, and the content marketing. All right. Yeah, so after you've decided on all these channels, what you need to do now is plan your activity. What do you want to do? How do you want to do what you want to do? You want to do search engine marketing, that is paying money to Google. That means you have to put it all together, get the creatives together, get the copies together, and get on the Google Ads platform and set it up. You want to do search engine optimization, what you need is going to be the Google Search Console and keywords, basic keywords for your product, your brand, your niche, your industry. You gather them together and get started. You want to do it on Facebook, go to the platform you want to use, Facebook, social media, any of those platforms. You get it together and get it done. So like in the case of Monthly now, what it's saying is my business objectives are to reach more people in my local area and get more returning customers. Now he has admitted that he does not have a website yet, as it's too much of an investment at the moment. And then he's now asking for help. How can I use digital to help? So we are going to making a couple of recommendations for Monthly. And now we are going to be listing what he needs to do. Now, the first thing he needs to do if he wants to reach people in his local area would be for him to get his business listed on the Google Business Profile and create a free website, since he can't pay for a free website. Now, creating a free website on the Google Business Profile is all free, completely free. So you need to head over to business.google.com. We are going to have a dedicated session for the Google Business Profile as we move on. On one of the sessions, we'll be having a dedicated session for it. So you get to know the much that the Google Business Profile can do. But just know that it's Google's platform that can fix your business on search and on maps. I know a lot of you have had situations where you get to use the map to find your way and all those other things, right? So if you got to a particular location using the map how that business got to the map is they used the Google business profile to fix their business there. So you also can also get your business on the map as well. And then you can own a free website, a free one-pager website that you can tell your business stories and tell everything about you, post pictures, get reviews after it is verified. And then that is what you are going to recommending for monthly first step. And now we are also going to recommending for him to set up a Facebook page where you can get to collect reviews, just like the way you can collect reviews from the Google business profile, you can get to collect reviews, make posts of customers, pictures and hairstyles and all of that. And then we are also advising him to use that Facebook page to advertise, target people in his local area and gets to attract new customers. All right. So that is the recommendation we have. And now after he has done all of that, he needs to measure what he's doing. He needs to measure how far he has gone from where he has been to where he is at the moment and what he needs to do from that point onward. So we are going to be using that acronym SMART. I know I asked you to tell me what SMART means. So tell me in the chat, did anybody say anything about SMART? Okay, so I can see all of that. Thank you so much, everybody. So let me look at who said something. Yeah, okay. I think I must have lost track a little bit. Let me just go through. ADESA, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time bound. Thank you so much. Basik Bonke Fyong. What is SMART? Okay, SMART is what we are trying to explain now. One fun is here, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time bound. Thank you so much, One Fun. Williams, thank you so much. The same thing. Victor, the same thing. Angela, the same thing. How much do they collect for search engine marketing? Okay, Angela, that question, I'm going to talk about it very shortly, but just know that search engine marketing is not free. It's more like you going to the radio station to tell them to advertise your brand or your product. It's not going to be free. Obviously, you pay for the time you buy, the time slots you're going to be buying to appear on air, right? So that's it, and that's for the search engine marketing. So you can run search ads for as little as $10. $10 should be about let's say 4,005 in the dollar rates, in the official dollar rates. Then the black market rate should be like 7,200 thereabouts. So as little as that, but just know that the more money you put in there, the more results you get out of it. Yeah. Yes. So there's little more we can say about the search engine marketing, but we may not have a lot of time. And there's a particular session dedicated to it, right? As we move on. So we have a session dedicated for the Google business profile. We have a session dedicated for the ads. Please don't miss any of the sessions. All right. Victor, thank you. Lydia, thank you. Blessing, thank you. Realistic and timely, yes. From wherever you read it from, you're correct. All right. And Williams, thank you. Williams, thank you. Joy Daudu, thank you. Anthony, thank you. And everybody that's here, everybody that said something. Sorry if I missed your name. Utene, thank you. What happened when your target audience and location have issues connecting to the net due to poor service provider? Oh well, that means we need to change the strategy of how you want to market. Thank you so much, Love King, for pointing that out. If the location, the audience you're trying to market are not they don't have access to the internet, then you need to think about something else. Maybe you should take the product to them physically, because there's actually no way you can reach those set of people if they don't have internet, and there's no magic about that. So you may think of other means. If they have the radio, if they have the television, or they read the newspapers, or if they read magazines, if they do flyers and billboards, that too should work, right? So those are all traditional means of marketing, but it will work for audiences that don't have access into the internet. Thank you so much, Love King, for pointing that out. Yeah, peace. I want to thank you, Emedion. Thank you so much, everybody, for dropping all those comments. So yeah, so let's go into the details of the SMARTs. So specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, time bound. You need to measure it, right? So the S is specific. What exactly do you want to achieve? Who do you want to use to achieve what you want to achieve? How do you want to achieve what you want to achieve? When do you want to achieve it? Where do you want to achieve it? You need to give yourself your goals, so much of those details as much as you can. And then the M is for measurable. How will you know if those goals have been achieved? You need to have parameters. You need to have KPIs that you use to measure what you are trying to achieve, so that you know if you are making progress, right? And is it achievable, or Do you have what it takes? Do you have the skills? Do you have the time? Do you have the resources to achieve what you've set out to achieve? Is it realistic? Are those goals achievable? Is it just a mere dream? Are you building castles in the air? You want to be Tesla in the next 1 year? Is it possible? Humanly speaking, it may not be possible, but with God, all things are possible. We know. So, is it realistic? Are those goals realistic? And then, do you have a time limit to it? You can't just keep it open ended. You need to add a time frame to it. 1 week, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 quarter, 1 year, so that you be able to track and measure what is happening in those subsets. Right? So let's see how you can set a smart objective. So how will you know if you've succeeded? You need to set smart objectives to help you measure the success of all the activities you're setting out to do. Now, if your brand objective was to increase online sales, now your smart objective would be to increase online sales by 20%. Now you've stated the percentage of increase, and within 3 months, you've stated the time frame. If it's to increase brand awareness, now it's going to be to increase your brand awareness on Facebook, choosing the platform by growing your audience with new people by 40%. You've chosen the number of the percentage of increase that you want to see, right? So now when you're doing out your business plans, you need to make it smart. It needs to be smart. It needs to be specific, measurable. It needs to be achievable. It needs to be realistic. I need to give you the time frame, all right? And now, let's look at the digital marketing plan. A typical one will have the business goals, which is to reach more people. In the case of monthly, to reach more people in his local area, getting more customers through his door. His audience is female, 39 to 45, and there are people living in his local area and past customers as well. Now, the channels he wants to use will be the local SEO, which is a Google business profile I mentioned earlier, and the Facebook. I'm sure Lauren can share that Google business profile link so that you can begin to set it up. The business.google.com. So Lauren can share that in the chat. Then using Facebook and Facebook page to get people in his local area as well. And then the activity will be to build the website using the Google business profile and build the websites and using Facebook advertising to reach more people in his area as well. And the online objective will be to increase reach of returning customers, increase online reach, and increase returning customers. And then the smart objective would be to increase Facebook page likes from new people by 50% within the next month, increase bookings from past customers by 20% in the next quarter. Okay, so I'm going to be taking the next pause to answer your question, but I'm going to be very fast because our time is running out. So if you have questions, please drop it in the chat. The attendance is going to soon be shared. So click on the link and then copy that link somewhere and then set up for the Google business profile. Okay, yeah. Thank you so much, Gabriel, for your beautiful kind words. So again, if we are yet to hit the like button, please do that. Hit the thumbs up. We are yet to. And then every other thing that you need to do, take a screenshot and then share on your social media platforms. And then tell Google Digital Skills how relevant the useful the content is. So I'm just going to rush through. I'm just going to jump over to the last part. But please send your questions. I'm going to come back to them. Please send your questions. I'll come back to them briefly. So let's see how you can harness the power of digital marketing. So like I mentioned earlier, a typical search engine result will look like this. So what you're going to be seeing first is a search query. That is a particular keyword that you typed in. And now what you're going to be seeing second is the paid text and the shopping ads, which is the search engine marketing results are the ones that will show first, just like I explained. And then the next one is going to be showing are this organic search listings, which are the ones that you use the search engine optimization to get to it, right? The search engine marketing results will show first, the ones people are paying for before the organic listing. And all of these are showing to you because there's a particular keyword from what the person is searching from the search query that is present on all these websites. That is why Google is crawling the internet to show to you all these results. And now you have a typical process for the search engine marketing. Now, the first part is for you to understand your customers, what they want, and to be able to package your message to reach them. Remember, I spoke about having a customer persona. Persona is a fictitious image of who a typical audience of yours is. You need to understand what your customers want, then find the right keywords, just like I explained earlier. Why this is showing to you is because there's a keyword from what that person searched from the search query that is present on all those websites that Google actually displayed to you. You need to find the keywords that are relevant to you so that when people are making a search with that keyword, you are going to show up because you have it present on your copies, you have it present on your website. Then you create the ad copy so that what people are going to be seeing and reading, it needs to be catchy, it needs to be compelling, it needs to be, you know, it needs to be attractive enough to be able to get that person to click on it and take the action. Then you put it all together on the Google search platform. So now you have a typical difference between the search engine marketing and the search engine optimization. The search engine marketing, like I mentioned earlier, you pay for your set listing, while the search engine optimization is all free. You bid on keywords with the search engine marketing, whereas with the optimization, you optimize your keywords. And the search engine marketing takes a lot of time. Sorry, the search engine optimization takes a lot of time, while the search engine marketing is automatic. It can appear on the first page almost immediately. So how do you get started with the search engine optimization? Just head over to the Google Search Console and you sign up, and then you get it verified, and then you submit your site maps, and then Google is going to crawl your website and send you alerts on critical issues. What's happening on your website? What is making it to be slow? If you have pictures that are too heavy, if you have videos that are too heavy, or something, there's will be something that is maybe not working well. Google is going to send you all those alerts so that you adjust it. Now, the search engine optimization is the search engine console is used for the technical SEO, technical search engine optimization. The Google business profile is for the local SEO. So all of this needs to be combined together for you to get that result out, because it takes a process for it to come to that first page. So it's a lot of things involved for it to come to that first page. So you need to also help Google to find your content by submitting a sitemap, promote your website on and offline, and share those contents of yours. Then create very beautiful and accurate page titles, which is very key, using your keywords. And then you create good titles, create good snippets, and use all those header tags and the meta tags. Concentrate your keywords there to get Google crawling it better. Now, the search engine console might be a little bit technical. So what you may need to do, you may need to work with the developer that actually built your website to be able to achieve this. All right. Now, a typical search engine optimization tip will be for you to run a keyword research on your industry, basically on what keywords that people want to search for. So you can jump on the keyword planner, Google Keyword Planner, or the Google Trends. You can check paid tools like RFs, SEMrush, and the keyword everywhere. There are a lot of them, right? The majority of them are paid for, but Google offers them their own for free. Keyword Planner is there, Google Trends is there, and then you publish very high quality content that are very useful that people can always want to reference. You make your website page friendly, make your web pages search friendly. Sometimes you click on a website and they load very slowly. Now, it's one of the things that will make Google not to put you on page one. So you need to make sure that your website is page friendly. If you are using the Google Search Console, Google is going to give you all those critical information that is going to help you to check what is making your website load slowly. And you can also check your website loading speed on g.co/test my sites. I'm sure Lauren can get that link and share it on the chat. All right, so what are display ads? Basically, visual content that are displayed to you on publisher websites. You have the likes, they're more like the banners that you find when you are browsing, the banners that you have when you are on the road. So those banners are now converted to the ones you see on your screen. So they tend to show to you when you're on apps, when you're on websites, they just display to you, and they can come in form of images, they can come in form of text and all the stuff, just distracting you, right? But they're trying to send an information across through those platforms, yeah? And we have a typical difference between the display marketing, display advertising, and the search advertising. Now, display advertising is focused around serving those ads across various channels. Find them on the news sites, the blogs, find them on local websites, find them on apps. Whereas the search ads focus around matching those ads with the user queries on Google's on search engines like Google. And what that means there is, if you want to, if you go to search to type, if you go to Google to make a search, that is when the search ads, the ones that are being paid for, are going to be shown to you, right? Whereas display ads, whether you call for them or you don't call for them, they'll show. Whether you're on Audio Mac, you're on Boomplay, you're on wherever you are, they will show to you, right? You don't call for them. That is why people that go to search to actually make a search, that people that go to search engines to actually make a search are intentional. That is why the search ad actually converts, generates more sales, generates more results, whereas the display advertising basically it works around the brand awareness. You're just trying to draw traffic, just trying to make people aware that you actually exist. like what StreamYard used to do most times. If you are on a particular platform, they'll keep showing to you, and several other brands I can mention, right? They'll keep showing to you. Those are all display ads, and what they are doing is to tell you, okay, I'm around, though. That is drawing that traffic. But if you go to search to, if you go to the Google or any other search engine to make search, that means you're intentional about what you want to do with the information that is going to come back to you, right? So a typical display marketing process would be for you to understand your audience, find those placement ideas. Understand your audience is quite key. Find the placement ideas, make the creatives ready. Creatives, it could be, sometimes you see there are videos, sometimes After Effects, they're everywhere. Sometimes you see there are videos, sometimes you see there are sometimes you see that design pictures, sometimes you see that little animations, sometimes you see that text, and then you put it all together on those platforms. Yeah, so let's look at the social media advertising, which is more like paying your ads to appear on all these social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and the rest of them. So why should you use social media? Now, use social media because people are always on the social media platform. You get to increase your brand recognition and gets to direct traffic to your website. You get to reach specific target audiences on various platforms as well. You get to target and retarget your ideal customers, and then it could be cheap at times, right? And then you get to also generate leads. And now the main differences between the paid and the free social media will be that you get the views, the actions, the clicks, the posts, they're all free on the organic ones. Well, on the paid one, like when you pay for ads on Facebook, you pay for the views, the actions, the clicks, the cost, and the ads, the post, and everything, right? And then the organic ones, you have content appear on the business profile and people's news feeds, whereas on the paid ones, content appear in more places. And again, you can reach your followers and friends of your followers on organic, and you can reach more people. When you are paying for the ads on all those platforms. And a typical process again will be to choose your objective effectively, and now choose the audience you want to do your business with, and then get your creatives together, whether it's video, whether it's visual, and then set a budget, and then you go live. All right, so I'm gonna be taking the last pause to answer your question. But meanwhile, this is for the Hustler Academy. Lauren is going to share this link again, g.co/hustle academy. And now your next steps will be to head over to learndigital.google.com to learn all this content in more details. Now follow us on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So I'm coming to the chat now to see all the questions that you've had for me. Please fill in the attendance carefully and fill in with the names that you want to appear on your certificates. Thank you so much for sticking through. Yes, so any questions for me? Okay, so Suto Henry said, how do I measure smartness in this case? Please, what case are you talking about? Could you just throw a little light on that? And Promise Charlie asks, what happens if your target audience isn't smart to follow along with you? Okay, so that's a very tricky question. Thank you so much, Promise. And your target audience are not smart. You keep keep doing what you need to do till eventually bring them up to speed. You can't go and flog them. You can't carry that be pursuing them, right? So you need to keep doing what you need to do. Use your strategies, keep tweaking it to make it better, so that eventually they'll follow you. That's the truth. Keep staying in people's faces. If it's WhatsApp business you're using, if it's Facebook, whatever it is, keeps your content coming. Keep staying in their front. Eventually they will convert. That is how it works, right? So you can't give up because they're not responding. Thank you so much for asking that. Promise. Okay. I hope everybody is good. The recording will still be here. So you just click the link and you come back here, right? Yeah, the recording will still be here. Samuel, the recording will still be here. So you just come back and get it done. Just come back and consume the recording, consume the content, just watch it all over again. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you so much, everybody. And I'm sure you've applied to the Hustle Academy, and I'm sure you've signed up to get more lessons on the learndigital.google.com, and I'm sure you filled in your attendance. Please, the attendance form will get closed as soon as this session ends. So I encourage you to leave every other thing if you are yet to fill it and fill that. And then remember to follow us on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram. Thank you so much. and attendance form could get shared anytime, just so you know. So you need to stay on the call to the end, so that you get to see when it is shared and you get to feel it. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, and I hope you enjoyed today's session. So if you enjoyed the session, thank you so much. I really appreciate, and a big shout out to Anwandek for making this possible. And again, we are open to collaborations. We are open to collaborations, and if you have a brand, if your industry is available to collaborate with us, we are open to it. So please just reach out, and then we'll be happy to make it happen. Thank you so much once again. So if you're happy, if you're excited, I want you to drop me your favorite emojis before you jump off. So see you again next week, Monday by 10 a.m. and on Wednesday next week by 1 p.m. once again. So we'll have 2 sessions per week, right? So see you again next week, Monday. And if you have any questions, do well to hold it up when we have the next session. Fire it. Fire it when we have the next session. We'll be happy to attend to it, whether it's on that topic or it's not on that topic. And so I want to see your favorite emojis before you jump off. So thank you so much, and see you next week, Monday. Enjoy the rest of your day.